Answers, the quiz show where the questions come from you, the public, via a text answering service. I'm Mark Watson, your host. I'm 6 feet tall exactly, scrawny, left-handed, and my pin is 3506. Try to forget that. I'm going to be presenting this show. Not on my own, though. I'm going to be presenting it with two other men. First of all, manning the technology, man number one, Alex Horn.
Thank you very much. Yes, man number one, also 3056.
Same pin?
Same pin. Same pin.
It's just easier to remember.
I thought I'm going to quickly demonstrate the power of my technology by explaining the concept of the show through graphics, if that's right. I've got a graphic here. As you'll recognise, these are members of the public. You may have seen them. Nowadays, if you're curious about stuff, you can send your question to a text answering service instead of just asking a person. We've teamed up with one of these services, so we've got access to all sorts of questions, and we'll be using them tonight. It's probably easiest to think of these questions as something like a cloud. We've got access to that cloud, so what we've done, we've hewn off like an edge of the cloud, and then we've distilled it into a sort of a cloud barrel, and then tonight we'll be pouring the barrel over the heads of the contestants.
So you should all get the idea of what questions are now, but we still need somebody to sort of ask these questions. Without further ado, let us meet our question master, Mr. Tim Key. Now, in each of our shows, the questions are grouped around a theme. So, Tim, can you tell us this show's theme, please?
It is a beautiful theme this week. Women. Women. And Stephen Gerrard.
There we are.
Women and Stephen Gerrard.
Would have been a bit one-sided otherwise, so we've gone for women and Stephen Gerrard.
Wonderful. And we've got a little graphic here. Some more information about women. Salad. Just some buzzwords here. Mummy. Headers is more...
That's more Gerrard.
Yeah, it's Gerrard's business, really. He'll look after that.
There we are. So women and Stephen Gerrard is our theme. In fact, this is a topical theme because half the world's population are now women, making them one of the fastest-growing genders out there. So you might be thinking, well, that's a pretty good theme, but who are the contestants going to be? Well, let's meet the contestants!
Let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants.
Exactly.
Let's meet the contestants. Yeah. Let's meet the contestants.
So with our theme being women, I'm delighted to say that our first guest is not just someone who knows about women, but is a woman herself, and moreover knows other women. In fact, as the host of Woman's Hour on Radio 4, she's probably the best living example of a woman. She's one of the most popular broadcasters you can think of, and I'm including Noel Edmonds in that. It is Jenny May!
Let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants. Yes, let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants.
Jenny's opponent couldn't be much more of a contrast. Not just a man, but a man who played rugby. In fact, the most famous rugby league player ever. He was on the first series of Strictly Come Dancing. He's posted news for Women's Magazine. He's one of the most successful people called Martin in the world. It's Martin of Fire! We've met the contestants. Welcome, hello, Martin. Yeah, nice. We've met the contestants. Yeah. That's just a bit of banter.
I heard about you using the word banter.
Oh, I
that's
see.
Really, really blokey.
Oh, straight away, she's a feminist, Joe. What's a sort of more acceptable word for banter?
Conversation.
Conversation, the oldest form of talking. What about you, Martin? You're all right with banter, presumably.
I love banter. Throwaway conversation.
You two couldn't be more different, really. Who but us would pair you up for a quiz show, eh? Oh, dear. However, there is something we've got to tell you about, which is the scoring system. For a right answer, which is an answer which matches our text answering service, 2 points. For an answer which bears little or no resemblance to the answering service, no points. 1 point, a drop goal in rugby league, if you are quite right. Which is an answer which isn't... It doesn't match the text answering service, but it's quite right. The first round is called Burning Issues and Fiddly Questions. Tim, are you ready?
I've just literally got to get my stuff.
Amazing. You're an OBE, you're an MBE, and we're doing this. Ridiculous, really. But we are. We can only handle the situation as it is, which means that let's play We Need Answers. Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
How are you?
I'd prefer your chair to mine.
We can swap. We can swap. Not a problem.
And that is gentlemanly from Tim. Chivalry not dead.
Not a problem. All right, Martin?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Good lad. We'll get you a beanbag.
Okay, no, I'm all right.
OK.
We can't all be agitating for social change, Jenny.
Yeah.
Remember, you've got to match your answer with the answer given by our text answering service. Martin, me man. There he is. It's about our theme, women.
Okay, women, okay.
Why do women open their mouth when they put on mascara?
Is it because it's easier for them to open their eyes?
Oh, yeah, laugh it up. Or opening one's mouth while applying mascara actually helps to keep the eye open.
It's 2
points! Very good.
I'm not going to attempt to apply mascara with my mouth shut.
I wouldn't risk it.
Ooh!
I'm going to risk it. I have an inbuilt camera, so I can use that as a sort of mirror.
How's it going so far, Alex?
What? Yeah, fine, it's easy.
Yeah, it is easy.
It's easy. It's easy.
There we are.
OK, this next question is to you, Jenny. And it's a sad question.
Oh, dear.
Sorry.
It's a sad question, sad question. It's a really, 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 really sad question.
Oh, I don't think I can bear it.
Sad question.
So, Jenny, if somebody dies,
It's a sad question.
can you bury them in your garden, or is there a law against it?
Interesting. This has been texted in by someone who has killed a man.
It depends on whether you've murdered them or not. But I think if you have a loved one who wanted to be buried at the bottom of your garden, you could do it, but you'd have to ask permission.
It is perfectly legal to bury a body in your own garden, if unusual. You need the usual death certificate and the consent of the local authority.
It's 2
points! Martin, I'm on the B3135 near Cheddar, heading towards Shepton Mallet, and I can see a ruddy great mast. What mast is it and how tall is it? It's not easy. That's not easy.
Not easy, not easy.
Got a graphic.
Oh, I think that's hard. Oh, there's a graphic.
That's just to help
may
you, help you picture it.
It's quite
Is it
tricky.
on the mast for mobile telephones?
It could be. I'm going to need an exact name. Mend it mast.
Yes, he's got it!
I didn't know the answer to that, and suddenly just...
It can go that way, where you just think, what is that? What is that? And you think, mend it mast. Yeah. Jenny. This is
You better give me a clue if I don't know.
Ooh. Demand.
How do I better? How do I better? Or had you better just be a little bit quiet whilst you're in my armchair?
Sorry.
Right then. Jenny. This is about the theme, so you'll be a safe ground. No?
Possibly.
What is Stephen Gerrard's favourite film and TV show?
I think he likes Match of the Day when he's on it.
And can I press you for a film? The favourite film of Stephen Gerrard?
Should we give her a clue to make it fair after that one?
Yes. Okay,
I've got a rotten face. There's scars all over it.
The Elephant Man.
It goes across.
What, all of it, or just part of it?
Well, it'd be unfair just to give you sort of vowels. Yes! He's got it! He's got it! Excellent. Just in the nick of time.
Oh, that's the end of the round!
Thank you.
And at the end of that first round, Jenny Murray has 3 points, but a drop goal ahead with 4 points is Martin Fire. So this next round is called You or Him / Her. In this round, all the questions have been sent to our text answering service on the subject of tonight's contestants, Jenny and Martin. Each player can choose to answer a question about him or herself, or, for double points, gamble on a question about their opponent. Let's play We Need Answers!
How are you?
I'm fine. I'll leave you in your...
Let's say, yeah. When do I get to sit?
The rails are a
you
little
wanna go?
dodgy. Oh, yes.
Yes!
There we are. Right.
He's a man.
He's a man's name.
Fair enough.
He's a man's game. He's a man. He's a man.
I'm very young and
He
these
is a
Can we have that picture?
So, these questions are all about you or him, the big guy. Would you like a question about yourself, Jenny, or about Martin Offier or Afire?
Whichever.
Well, which is right?
Some people say Offia, some people say Fire.
I'll go for Offier. But I like your nickname. Chariot's Offier. Jenny, you or him?
Since I'm behind in the scores, I think I ought to go for him.
Very good tactics there.
OK.
Unless you get it wrong, in which case it will seem naive.
Yes, it will.
Has Martin O'Fire ever rugby tackled a perfect stranger in the street because he was daydreaming about the good old days?
No decent rugby player would tackle a stranger.
Martin hasn't tackled a stranger in the streets. It's 4 points!
Yeah!
Martin, would you like a question about yourself or about Jenny Murray?
Since I don't listen to Radio 4, I'll have to answer a question myself.
OK. Martin, I've not seen you for a while. How are you? Yes, shaping up. Trying to balance up playing rugby with spending quality time with the family, you know. Sure do. How are the kids? Is this a fairly typical example of a chat which might take place in a scrum?
Since I've never, ever been in a scrum, I'd have
Never
to
been
say...
in a scrum?
He was a back. He was a back.
Well, when you were playing rugby, did you never think, oh, I might sort of burrow in there, see what's happening?
No.
The rules are
Trust
sort of
me.
slightly more formal than that.
So I'd have to say a resounding definitely not no.
No, players would never have time for light conversation in a scrum. It's 2 points!
I knew that, and I knew he would have been in a scrum, yeah.
Jenny, you or him?
I'm going to wing it and go for Martin.
Oh, listen to that. I didn't think I'd hear Jenny Murray say wing it.
No. Martin O'Fire dominated his sport. But did he ever get cheesed off that it was all set in the north?
Only the rugby league would have been set in the north.
Later. So, just to clarify, Alex's subscription has expired.
Shall I answer the question?
Yeah, I think that's the question.
Well, he played rugby league, which is primarily a northern sport in this country,
Wickham.
although in France it's a southern sport. And in this country, union tends to be based in the south, whereas in France it tends to be based in the north.
This is beautiful stuff.
That's beautiful, and that's 4 points!
Yeah! Well, of course, you're from the north yourself, aren't you, Jenny?
I am from the north, and I do have a son who's played both union and league.
Is it true that you had a Yorkshire accent and you ironed it out with elocution lessons?
My mother insisted on it being ironed out with speech and drama lessons. I used to talk like this because I come from Barnsley.
Oh, no, go back. That's much better now. Yeah. Martin, would you like a question about you or Jenny?
Well, I'm going to answer a question on her.
When Jenny Murray hosts her radio show, does she take advantage of the fact that it's radio, not TV, and wear jeans, clown shoes, mittens?
I think Jenny's a very sophisticated lady, so from me to know, so I'd have to say no.
There is no reason to suggest Jenny Murray wears mittens in the studio.
Yes!
She tends to wear baggy, boatneck-style tops with chiffon scarves and culottes.
Never culottes.
Oh, never culottes. Never
That's
culottes.
the end of the round!
Never culottes. Never culottes.
Well... And at the end of that round, Martin O'Fire has 10 points, but just so narrowly out in front with 11 points is Jenny Murray. Alex, have you got any analysis for us?
Not really. So instead, I've created a sort of a game.
Oh, a game is always fun.
This game is called What Enormous Thing Does Jenny Have in Her Radio Studio? So I've got a small picture there. This is in the past.
I suppose most photos of the past, in a way.
In a way. I've hidden some of the pictures. So, Jenny, would you like to guess what enormous thing you had in your radio studio?
Very big microphone.
Unlucky. It's a bracelet. It's a bracelet. It's a big bracelet. It's a funky bracelet.
Well, it's now time for something a little bit different. The physical challenge. Every show we set the contestants a physical challenge based on a particularly intriguing text received by the answering service. So, Alex, can you let us know this show's text, please? There is. Dramatic soundscape there. So this text has been sent in by an irritable hotel guest. What's the loudest a person has ever been? Can't be as loud as these Geordies outside my hotel. Well, the answer is the loudest anyone's ever been is 129 decibels. Jill Drake from Kent in October 2000. So using this text as inspiration, we are going to see which of our contestants can shout louder. If we do break the record for the noisiest human in the process, then so be it, but that's not what this is about. It's just about outshouting your opponent to get those points. To make this happen, please welcome our resident sound expert and referee, Mr. Tim Key.
Hello, Martin. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Tim. Have you got some sort of referee's gear on?
Yeah, I do. I've got a little referee's top.
Very nice.
Do you like it?
Tim has a decibel measuring device.
I've got a deciblometer, and I shall be... There it is. And I shall be using this deciblometer to check how loud you're shouting throughout this task, OK? I'll ask you to shout one by one. We'll log the results, and we'll see who's the loudest shouter. How does that sound?
Great!
Wow! 73.6. If you can stand there, please, Jenny. Martin, if you can stand on a shouting step. You're going to be shouting from your autobiographies. This is yours. A Fire, my autobiography. No one else's? Mine. And there we are. If you take that, that's going to be your first thing to shout. It's from page number 75. If I may say so, a great page.
Martin's first shout here.
OK.
I once asked Eddie Hurley what he thought of Doug stories, and he burst out laughing!
Very good. 105.4.
OK. Just to put this in perspective, the man who gave us the machine told us it was impossible to get above 100. Martin, on his first go, has registered 105.4 decibels, which is louder than a gunshot. So, Jenny's got it all to do here.
This is the book. You read it? Couldn't recommend it enough. Jenny Murray, Memoirs of a Not So Dutiful Daughter. It's wonderful. Great to have a book. OK, there we go. So it's from page 133.
She extended a limp hand, and in a little voice said, "Out!"
That one was just 103.
Extraordinary scores. 103 for Jenny and 105.4, the current leading score from Martin.
So, Martin, this is from page 164. There we go. Do your best. It's a funny read. I mean, a lot of it is...
The first time that all this new money was around at Wigan was that Jason Robson bought a brand new BMW 328i convertible.
Bit louder.
Now I've had a few nice cars over the years.
Bit louder.
And I've been in this game for a long time.
Bit louder.
Yet there was this 20-year-old kid buying himself a £35,000 car.
Wow. That is 101.4! Oh. OK, so Jenny, settle in. This is from page 94. In your own words.
You can encourage her.
Okay. So, Martin, happy come. It's your last effort. If you just.
So what this means is that with one shout each to go, each contestant has scored 105.4 decibels. So everything hinges on these final shouting.
Up you get, Martin. Could you read? This is the denim one of your book. It's the last sentence of the book, in fact. Would you mind? Does that spoil it?
Printing in Great Britain!
104.6!
So Martin has scored at 104.6 decibels, a terrific score, but it's not as good as his first one, which means that the leading score is still 105.4, and Jenny can win the contest if she can top that. If not, it'll be a dead heat.
We've run out of stuff from your book, really, so we're back to Martin. So if you just shout that.
So Jenny needs to get above 105.4 decibels. Here it is.
Both my parents are Nigerian!
95.6! Oh!
It was 95.6, which means that we have a dead heat in the physical challenge, which means 2 points each. And that is the end of the physical challenge round. After that breathtaking display of shouting, Alex, do you have any analysis for us?
It was very loud.
It was loud, yes.
In fact, I want to show you how loud. I've got a slow-motion action replay of the act, and you can see an interesting technique from Martin. He crouches lower and gets louder. And, I mean, it's so loud. If we can play the tape now, you'll see Tim is literally blown away. If we can start the tape rolling, Tim is literally blown away from... Ooh, off he goes. And over here, I had to resort to a third laptop to show how loud it was. It was very loud. Very loud. Very loud.
Thanks, Alex.
No problem.
Well, we now move on to our final round, the quick-fire meltdown round. This is a buzzer round, so we're going to just hold up and test your buzzer, starting with yours, Martin.
Chariots, off here.
And can we just have a go at yours, Jenny?
Jennifer.
Yeah, very nice. Well, all the questions in this round are for double points, so there's all to play for, and the quiz will be over when Jenny and Martin's heads clash on the screen. So, for the final time, let's play We Need Answers.
OK, let's go. This is quick fire. Are the black spots in bananas spiders' eggs?
Chariots, off here.
No.
No, they're not spiders' eggs! Very good. Blackness is caused by temperatures falling below 10 degrees, releasing enzymes that break down starch. If women are so good at multitasking, why can't they have sex and have a headache at the same time? Jennifer.
Because men are so boring.
I'll give you a point. Yeah. Multitasking refers to the brain's ability to process information and perform simultaneous operations. A headache cannot be defined as a task. Is music a language?
Chariots, off here.
It's the music of love.
So is it a language?
Yes.
Yes, that's right, music is a language. Languages are a way to share information. What is Steven Gerrard thinking when he plays football?
Chariots, off here.
How to put the ball in the back of the net.
It's it, he concentrates on the game whilst playing football. Excellent. Is Hoover a good name for a child?
Chariots, off here.
No.
It's right, it's not a good name for a child. He'd get teased. What does joshing mean? Jennifer.
It's when blokes go like that.
Yeah, sort of. Yes, it's to either joke or trick someone. Yes,
Yeah.
quite right.
And that's the end of the round and the end of the quiz. Well, it's been a titanic battle, but as always, there has to be a loser as well as a winner, so I'm going to announce them in reverse order. Our runner-up tonight with 19 points, I don't want to blow the suspense, but 13 points down on Martin of Fire, is, of course, the gallant Jenny Murray! Like all our runners-up on We Need Answers, Jenny will be given a pair of clogs by Tim and asked to clump off the stage.
On your knees, sunshine.
Oh, yes. Well, just when you thought this show had everything.
Ready?
Dignified silence, please, as we say goodbye to... Yes.
Clomp, clomp.
Bit more clumping, please. That was Jenny Murray! A magnificent competitor, but tonight's winner, with an astonishing 32 points, Martin the Fire wins it! So congratulations, Martin. Now you have the choice between taking home the Weenie Dancers plate or the Weenie Dancers dates. So it's plate or a packet of dates, really. What would you like?
Would it be rude to say neither, or do I have to...
It would be a little bit rude, yes. We spent more than £8 on these...
The plate.
There we are. So Martin excitedly wins the plate. But that's not all, Martin. You could win still more now. If you will join me, please, Martin, for the House Prize Showdown. Welcome to the House Prize step, where Martin is about to play for the bonus prize. How are you doing, Martin? Are you a bit nervous, or...?
I have been more nervous in my life.
Yes, I suppose so. Because you've played international rugby. Well, Martin, you might be a bit more nervous when you find out a bit more about tonight's House Prize, which, as ever, comes from one of our houses. So, Alex, could you please reveal whose house it comes from and what it is?
Yes, I'll just, diddle, diddle. Diddle, 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 diddle. It's your house, Mark, it's your house.
The prize is, in fact...
It's an below-average guitar.
Well, yeah, in fact, not just a below-average guitar, an above-average ukulele.
Oh.
Yes.
What's the story behind the ukulele?
Bought it for my wife. She didn't like it.
I'm nervous now.
Yeah, now he's nervous, yeah.
Ready, mate?
Okay,
Are they different?
Yeah, that's that one, that's that one. Yeah, they're all different, yeah.
What's inside them? Is that different?
Oh, nothing. They're all empty. That's the question. I don't know why I use them. Can you play some atmospheric music, please, Annie?
That's pretty...
After limbo, or something?
Yeah.
After limbo? Okay.
I want to be tense, but my heart wants to dance.
It's difficult. So, Martin.
Yes.
Is there a garden full of poisonous plants in the northeast of England?
I have to say... Yes!
That's right, yes! There is a garden full of plants that are harmful to animals and humans in the Aldwick Garden, Northumberland!
Martin of Fire has won the ukulele. He also wins the Weenie Dancers plate. Congratulations to Martin. Thanks to our runner-up, Jenny May. You've been watching Weenie Dancers with me, Mark Watson, him, Tim Key, and him, Alex Horn. See you next time. Goodbye.
And there's more from Weenie Dancers next Tuesday at 10. Next tonight, it's the man behind the masquerade in a brand new documentary.